getting to the post office, hoping I don't have any problems, because I have one package just hanging out in my backpack. Seems secure, but I don't know. Never tried it before. So I'm not going that far. Might as well see what happens. Found that the two gloves that I saw before I left this morning, they were not the right, they weren't matches, but I lucked out, and they're both black. They're both black and blue, and one was, they were the opposite hands, so I figured might as well wear them. They at least match color-wise. And lucky me, the left one is the one that's meant for colder weather. If you watched my video that I recorded earlier, I was dying. And my left hand was super cold. Took a few hours to myself, like 7, 6, something like that. Didn't really do much besides watch some CSI. Any of my packages ready. Still have one more, but I'm just gonna take it tomorrow. Some good sales. One of them sold a few minutes after I got home this morning, so that was a nice surprise. I saw the email. I was like, what's this? And I checked it out. So that was cool. I wasn't logged in to that eBay account in the app. I was on my main one, so I didn't get the notification until I switched over after I saw the email. So that was cool though. Sold for 25 bucks. I think I got it for free. Or it was it's a kind of working tape player. But I think the guy threw it in when I bought a bunch of tapes from him a few years ago. I bought like 100 or more for 10 bucks. Or I found it on the side of the road. I can't remember. I want to say he tossed it in. If I remember correctly, now that I think about it, I think he did. But he warned me he couldn't get it to work before he put it out for the garage sale. He wasn't sure what was wrong with it. So I think since I got so many tapes, he just tossed it in. He didn't really have a use for it. At the time he was in his 60s or 70s. So, and giving away like at least 100 or more tapes didn't really help. I found my bell before I left, so that was cool. Now I can just use it. I don't have to say excuse me. since my voice doesn't always project, it is nice to have the option, at least, even though I don't use it. Decided I'd get ahead of myself by one video, since I didn't do any last week after Monday, so I have one editing, the one I shot this morning. So I'll do this one tonight or tomorrow, depending on how long the other one takes. Might just do it tonight and then have it ready for Thursday. Nothing too exciting. Now I wish I would have brought these gloves. I kind of scoffed at them because I thought they might be the same hand, but no, they were a pair, just not the pair that they came with. They were opposing brand pair. I would have probably made it to my meetup, but the guy was cool. When I got home, he said, no worries. Once he saw my reply, my message, saying I was gonna turn back. It wasn't even that bad on my right hand. For whatever reason, my left hand was just not cooperating. I don't understand why it was so much colder. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. Don't know if I've ever had it happen before. It's not like it's something I was used to, that I can recall at least. So I'm hoping the tension is tight enough. I singed down the fork that I sold. That was what sold when I first got home. I'm laying it's laying across the top. I was hoping that the top, the opening, the flap would keep it down with the pressure from the clip in that business and the strap. So far so good. Only have to go like 6 more blocks, if that. 3 to 6 blocks. Had it randomly, didn't expect it to happen, but I guess in 2012, 2013, not sure which, but Black Sabbath made a random appearance on CSI. Wasn't expecting that. I just thought it would just be Ozzy when I saw Ozzy and whatever backup band. So that was odd to see. Once I saw Dio, I was like, wait, or once I saw Tony Iommi, I was like, wait a second. And of course, only a few words that Ozzy was given to say after the band played. You only understand a couple. Worse than usual when it comes to understanding them. Ooh. Alright, almost there. One more block, of course. I'm gonna turn the camera off while I go in. Be back. Bye. Random fact. Feels nice to have pants that actually fit. Pants I have been wearing were too short. I could wear them, but I couldn't properly wear them. Right size in the waist, but not being able to pull them up all the way. Not very fun. Too much pressure underneath my stomach, but these are nice. And they're stretched, which is even better for how active I am. I've learned in time that I am a fan of the stretch versus the crisp jeans. I don't really care either way, but with how much I ride my bike, it does help. Since they're, for me at least, they tend to be a little looser than normal, which is nice. Not having the stiffness of not stretch, so gives a little bit more flexibility, you know. It's just so weird how much better it feels when I wear 34 in the legs versus 32. I can't do 32, it's just that's where I don't like how it feels. It's just a couple inches, however many inches too short, besides only being 2, but you know, that doesn't mean anything actually if you were to measure. So yeah. So much better not having icicles for hands. I always forget how much better it feels, mostly because it's been getting cold the last few years, but not since it hasn't been raining as much. There hasn't been as much rain related cold, and we all know how much colder it gets during the rain season. So it's nice to not be frozen. Can't remember if it was just my left hand or not, or if it wasn't as bad, but I looked, and at some point when before I turned around or after I turned around, at least my left hand was going pink. That didn't sit too well. As you can see, the squeaks are back. They were gone for a while. Oh my. What's up, friend? Mad at me? What? What? I'm glad. It's a very hairy German Shepherd. Since it's so cold, and usually they leave it out in the morning to the night. I don't know if they ever bring it inside at night, but for the most part, whenever I go by, it's left outside. In the front has a bed and a blanket or two on the front patio, but other than that, I don't know. At least that's something. I think they let it inside though at some point after dark. Because I think when I picked up the Diamondback last month, I don't think he was outside. Might have been, but that was like a little after 5. I got home at like 5:38, 5:40, and I thought it was like 6:30 because I forgot what time I left. But it was like a 10 or 11 minute walk each direction, so not too much. I just forgot what time I had left, so I assumed it was a little later because it got dark as I was walking and it was already pitch black. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment how much you hate my squeaky bike. The squeaky wheel gets the grease or whatever. Should have went a little quicker. See you next time. Bye.